Devin Lucien. We're going to get the name right to start. Devin Lucien, Crespi to UCLA, doing some big things at this fall camp. Talk about what competition means to you.
Competition means everything to me. I feel like iron sharpens iron. If you have receivers out here making plays, that's going to make other receivers make plays. And I feel like with them bringing me here, it's making a lot of other receivers work harder because they know I want to compete and I want to earn a spot, just like they want to stay on the field. So I think competition does everything for a team, and I think it is the key, is the cornerstone for any team.
Devin, you look at you on the field in practice, and you're dress sharp. Your uniform fits. It's tucked in. You seem to present yourself beyond your years. Do you feel the responsibility, for this team and for yourself to sort of act as if to show people that, I might be a freshman, but I'm going to act like I deserve to be out there?
Yes, sir. I do that because I want to play this year. I do anything I can to impress the coach so they know that I want to get out here and play. That's funny. You just talked about dress sharp. Coach Johnson always talks about us dressing sharp, and if you look good, you play good.
Yep.
If you play good, you eat good. If you eat good, so on and so forth. So I come out here, I try to do every little thing to earn the coaches and other players' respect so I can get on the field as fastly as possible.
Devin, all the things that you're talking about right now, to me, mean confidence. And a lot of people think confidence is just, I think I'm going to get the catch. Well, pretty sure everyone on this field thinks they're going to get the catch. Confidence is more knowing that the team is going to do well and that you play an important cog in that team. Is that kind of what it means to you, just sort of, not just belief in yourself that you're going to have the catch, but belief that you play a pivotal role to the team's success?
Exactly. That's what I was taught in high school by my coach Damian Porter, who is kind of my mentor. He taught me that, like in a choir, you're not singing to hear yourself, you're singing to hear everybody else. So it's just like that on the football field.
That's a good quote.
I feel like if I'm out here playing my team, doing what I need to do to win, I feel like that's going to revolve around the whole team, and I feel like my energy will feed off on everybody else. That's why we had that bad practice the other day. The receivers were dropping balls. That brought down the quarterback. The quarterback started messing up. It's like the domino effect.
Yeah.
So, my role, I feel like my role, if I'm on either backing up Shaq Evans or Nelson Rosario or anybody I'm backing up, is pivotal to the team because I need to give off that good energy so they can do better. That falls in with competition too. If I'm not doing my job to compete, they're going to feel like they can slack off because I'm not doing as good.
Devin, that's good stuff right there. One question that I have specific to you. You come here with the world of confidence, and it's very easy to lose that confidence. Very easy to say, I'm a freshman, I'm probably not going to compete, so maybe I'll just bide my time. How are you trying to force yourself into the issue and force their hand in trusting you?
Catch every ball that's thrown to me.
Yeah,
that's number one, because that was such a. I think that's one of the reasons they brought me in, was to catch the ball and have confidence in my hands. Number two, to keep my confidence up. I can't even really explain it. Coach Johnson always tells us to have that swagger, and I feel like I came in with that kind of swagger to always try to compete. So really, competing keeps me driving to have that confidence. Even if I do drop a ball, knock on wood, that competing drive is gonna tell me, okay, Devin, he thinks he's gonna get over on you now. So you need to keep playing and keep catching the ball and get that out of your head and keep catching. So that's how I feel about the whole thing with confidence and keeping it going. That's my drive, is to play on the field this year.
Devin, you have a 2 days right now, but you're normally on the field for 2 hours, maybe 3 hours with a coach.
Right.
That's 21 hours. That's up to you. That's your sleep for 8, whatever. So it's 12, 13 hours in a day that you decide what you do. You decide what you eat. You decide how hard you're going to be in class and all the kind of stuff that you do off the football field. How much of a transition is the college game in that regard? And you haven't even really started classes or anything like that, but just
Seahouse.
That good little Crespi connection right there. How important is it for you to understand that it's not just the effort that you give on the football field between 3 and 5, but the complete package?
That goes back to Coach Johnson. When he was recruiting me, he told me that I'd have to work hard all the time, not even only on the football field. He told me my head was going to be spinning. So during that time I have off, when I'm not on the football field, my head's in the playbook trying to learn the plays. I take pride in trying to learn the plays because I know that as a freshman, people are expecting me not to know the plays.
Yeah.
So I try to do my best to learn the plays, and I feel like I'm doing that really good. I eat good all the time. Like Coach Johnson tells us to take care of our body. And I forgot, what was the question?
No, you're good, you're good.
Oh, okay.
And then last thing I have for you is, right now you're obviously opening eyes and you're showing things and you're forcing your way into the picture. And yet you guys are still talked about, you and Shaq specifically, as talked about providing depth and all that kind of stuff. Is that going to be enough for you? Are you going to be satisfied just being a depth guy?
I'm not satisfied with just being on the sideline watching. That's not how I was raised. That's not how my dad or my coach is at. And they wouldn't take pride in me if I had that attitude. My attitude is to come out here and play as best as I can and get on the field as much as I can and force my way on the field. If I feel like that they're trying not to give me my reps, I'll do something out of the ordinary to make them open their eyes and know that I want to play. And that's just my take on it. I'm not just going to sit out here and try to stand on the sideline. I want to have a year like Robert Woods or Kenny Stills. I looked up to those guys. Those are my friends. And if you're around people like that since I've been a little kid, then you can't have that mindset just to come in here and sit down. That's just not how I am. I want to play. I want to play now. I'm hungry, and I know this team is hungry, and that's the energy I feel off of. So that's
great stuff, man. Devin Lucien, getting the name right. Pretty soon everyone's going to know your name.
Okay.
Thanks, man.